Hey, my Young and the Restless fans. Yes, we are back with another episode. And boy, we got some craziness today. First, we have Christine skeptical when Jack brings that whole story to her. Summer is playing coy as Kyle tells her that her mom is alive. And Diane nearly explodes when Kyle tells her also that Phyllis is alive and that she framed her. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS Soaps, both the Young and the Restless and the Bold and the Beautiful. This is your Young and the Restless recap for May 16th. And without any further ado, let's talk about this episode. Okay, so let's start out over at Society where we see Christine finally showed up for her meeting with Jack, and I'm not too sure why she was delayed. However, Jack, he just came out with it and said, you know what, Phyllis is alive and she's flying around town. Close your mouth, cricket, before a bug fly in there. He also goes on to tell her that she reached out to Daniel. And you know what? She said that she can't take a word of a grieving son. Christine, the only thing that's grieving is this weak case that you have with no evidence yourself. And, of course, you didn't do all your research. Why would Daniel say he saw his mom if it wasn't true and let the person that might have been responsible for her death off the hook? I mean, you need to think about that. Jack tells her how Phyllis killed Jeremy but is afraid of a murder charge. Christine, if you find this hard to believe, why don't you check the dental records of the deceased found in the wreckage? I mean, he also told her that Jeremy was killed by a pair of scissors. Now, how would he know that? I mean, seriously, she said she needs concrete proof and walked off. Well, you know what? Go find yourself some. So now it gets real crazy over at the Abbott estate where Kyle tells Diane that there's a chance that whole murder charge, it can go away. Now, of course, she's afraid that her son is thinking about doing something illegal. He said, the only person that has done something illegal is Phyllis. Why? Because she's alive and framed her for her murder. Now, Diane is hotter than a pot of grits, saying that she knew Phyllis was psychotic and vindictive, but not pure evil. I mean, I can think of a few more words. Diane, they didn't call her red for nothing. The girl is off her rocker at times. Now, of course, Diane wants to drag her narrow butt back to town by her hair. Kyle tells her that they're trying to get evidence, and Jack is talking to Christine right now. Well, I can tell you, Kyle, that that's a waste of time right now. However, Diane wants him to tell some of the truth. Boy, they just don't know. That girl already been known for the last 2 weeks. Now, she told her that she doesn't think a marriage can survive without telling such a secret or keeping a secret like this. Well, that's my hope. I can't wait for Kyle to kick Summer to the curb. Now, speaking of Summer, over at the GCAC lounge, Billy is trying his best to console Summer, who is over there supposedly drowning in her sorrows. Probably her conscience is bothering her. He's telling her how much her mother loved her and how she would actually unalive for her. If only he knew. Now, he told her the good part of her mother is going to stay alive for her. Which part was that again, Billy? I mean, Billy left, and then she calls Daniel saying that they need to find their mom and that she has some crazy ideas. So now we're back over at the Abbott estate. Summer made it back to the house, and Kyle told her that he has some good news for her, that her mom is alive. Kyle, you call that good news? I mean, he also tells her that they found out from Daniel and that she will be able to see her soon. Hopefully, she'll be wearing an orange jumpsuit. I mean, she was shocked to find out that Jack and Michael knew, and Jack was meeting with Christine. And oh, yeah, by the way, my mom, Diane, knows. I mean, she is still lying, talking about how she's afraid to think that her mom is still out there. Girl, keep digging that hole for yourself. We're waiting for you to fall in it as Kyle walk away. So we also see Jack came home, found Diane in the garden, and she told him that Kyle told her about Phyllis, but It should have been him. Now, he promised that this nightmare is about to be over. I don't know about that, Jack. I mean, because we're working with a whole bunch of knuckleheads right now. Speaking of knuckleheads, knucklehead number 1, Christine, is meeting up with knucklehead number 2, Chance, to tell him what she was just told by knucklehead number 3, Phyllis, through her kids. And this whole thing is a hot mess. All they got to do is look at the dental records and they should be able to tell that that's not Phyllis. And then finally, we can't forget about this filler segment of this particular episode with Chelsea and Daniel first talking about sorrow and his problems and the fact of the whole Omega sphere for kids. So, okay, that was nice and sweet. We see Billy shows up and then they have this little intimate moment regarding some things that Chelsea needs to reflect on. So I just couldn't go away without talking about that part of this episode. Okay, so there you have it, your Young and the Restless recap for Tuesday, May 16th, 2023. Stay tuned for the Bold and the Beautiful recap also for today. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.